Hey guys, I'm Kevin.
I'm Rose.
And I'm Nikki.
And we're the React Pact. And this is Haikyu episode 5 of season 4. Now last time we saw there was a bit of pep talk from Shoya, I can't remember his name sometimes, to his teammates because he wants them at their best so he can beat them at their best.
Yeah.
And we're also seeing, his name is Kageyama, right?
Yeah.
We're seeing Kageyama at the
All Japan.
the All Japan team practicing. He's making some friends, maybe some enemies.
Yeah.
But
A lot of enemies.
a lot of it's just another build-up episode.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting that we're going to see maybe some progress on Shoya's side this episode.
Mm-hmm.
And finally see some practice from Kageyama's side.
Mm.
Anything you guys are expecting?
I'm expecting to see Kageyama dealing with those people who have declared themselves his rival, practically. The Mia guy and the Owl Boy.
Yeah.
I just remember
And
him as...
Germaphobe.
Oh, 3 of them. I was going to say those were the 2. The germaphobe guy, I was going to call it germaphobe. Who's the Mia guy? The guy who
Blonde
smiles?
top, brown down. Yes.
Mia.
Yeah, the smiling guy.
Smiling guy.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, we're seeing discussion after. Thank you guys so much for all the support on the ReZero video. It's gotten to, I believe, past 500 at this point. So, yeah, it's looking like it's probably going to be a go. But thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in discussion, and we'll talk about it a little bit more after. Bye. Tyrant.
That guy stirred up something inside him.
天才ってのは完璧から最も遠い存在だと思うんだよね。だから面白い。
He sucks at overhead passes. Wow, he's getting good.
He's just too big.
Yeah. He's eyeballing. Last day.
And this time I want the young one in. I doubt you do it.
What do you think on the inside?
Why do you keep asking the one that's least likely?
It's like a cat. They always go to the one that hates them.
He kidnapped himself.
This is true. His face.
Like a predator stalking the fields, watching its prey.
He's so brazen. He's like...
He's good at.
Talking about get rid of that unnecessary pride. This is why you're second best, you bulk up brat. The face.
That worked.
I like how when he was staring at him, he was like, you shouldn't lecture him that much.
はいはいさあどうぞ
He's having fun.
Yay! Was it a smile?
いいね。
うまいセンターはスパイカーに錯覚さえ起こさせる
He's like, oh, I'm so good.
Yeah.
今年はセンター豊作っすね小難しい顔しとったからそれは
Broccoli.
お利口さん発言のせいだと思うそうやってるのは楽しそうやったねそうですでも俺はセットですまあせやろな
His back says the way of the setter.
ミヤさんお利口さんってどういう意味ですかそのまんまの意味真面目で素直で子やね
On the court?
I'm entirely confused because I was so ready to hate Smiley Dude. I really was.
I don't know. It's just the context of the first time he said it.
またね
I don't know. What the
See?
heck?
Like, they're one side, they're like, high five! And then they're like, meh.
It'd be real awkward when they all have to get on the same bus back.
He took a train though, didn't he?
またな
Yeah.
あんこ頑張れよお
He's gonna miss him.
Like we're going off to war now.
駅
Yep.
一緒に行くよ
I forgot he's terrible with directions.
明日から部活だなんだよ影山元気かおうテスト期間以外は
When we're not doing exams.
なんで
Says that boy struggling.
プレースタイル変わってたしお前は中学のこと気にしすぎ譲れなくて喧嘩すんの普通だだから影山も大丈夫だ
Oh. Don't cry, my dude.
別に影山なん
No.
公式戦で潰してやる
We're gonna crush you guys.
きれいぞおいまたな
Oh.
Animation on that water
高さという
though.
ものに対する圧倒的な腕意識していようといまいとポジティブなものだろうとネガティブなものだろうと絶対にそれはあるよな俺たちに体格の代わりに与えられたものこそその上なんだよ
You talking like, oh.
I forgot he.
Literal hunger.
Yeah. I forgot he has to ride back every night.
Uphill.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not.
no.
Don't.
Hell yeah. Let's take out the whole team.
これがうまいんすよね
This seems like a bad idea.
ちょちょお湯割り
He's like, nope.
Just some more hot water, please.
Hot water.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
They're so childish.
Waited for him to come so it was a fair start. So he could beat him fair and square.
Yeah. Dove for it.
Oh, I guess this is who they're playing against.
No, this is Dateko.
Oh, well, guys.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying they're playing against Karasuna.
Mm.
Discussion.
Discussion.
What do you guys think of that?
It was a fun little episode, and they actually did get home.
Yeah, in the same episode, yeah.
Yeah.
I am shocked.
Yeah.
Surprised, but a welcome one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We saw Hinata asking around, asking everybody how they do their thing, and what's his face? Oh, I wish I remembered his name. The guy who loves praise. Getting like bullied into asking
For help,
Wakatoshi for help.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was gonna say it's pretty much what we've seen Hinata do every time, but I guess it's not true. He's been watching everybody and learning through watching, but this last days has actually asked them how they do what they do.
And what they're thinking, yeah.
We didn't get to actually hear his conversation with Urashikawa.
Wakatoshi.
No,
Wakatoshi.
was she something another?
Well,
That's what they were saying.
the stern guy.
Yeah.
But I both think that it's possible that they didn't show it to leave an air of mystery. Maybe he was rude, maybe he wasn't rude. But also, it could just be they want to keep that sense of he doesn't speak much. They just want to not show it. Because he spoke to a lot of people there.
Maybe they'll flash back to what he said
Oh,
during
yes.
the
Mm-hmm.
spikes
Well,
or
they're
something.
saving that for like spring tournaments and like,
Yeah.
oh, wait, I'm in this position. I flashbacks to the owl guy or whatever.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of like him watching Tsuki, and he's like, he's improving at other things that he's not normally doing. Now I have to improve at everything. But it's just reinforcing that, yes, you have to learn everything, Shoyo. You don't know anything.
He needs a basis.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually shows that he has huge amounts of potential, given that he's been this bad at everything else, and he still won the tournament.
Yeah.
He's got potential. Though to be fair, you could say he's just a weapon that was enabled by Kageyama. But yeah, now he's coming into his own. He'll be so. I think they're going to surprise each other in the coming practice.
Yes.
But also, I think their team's going to surprise them, and that the team's getting better too.
Probably. Yeah.
I think all of that will be happening. Because I just wrote that down. That was my last thing I wrote down. Was they're gonna have this practice match. It depends. What's his name was trying to get the practice match to line up with everybody coming back. So we don't know like how soon.
Almost certainly.
How soon this practice match is in terms of like how much time they're gonna get to practice with each other. Because I feel like there's gonna be some time for them to get used to each other again because they've been practicing separately, and Shoyo hasn't been practicing at all. Just watching and learning, and maybe some practice time. Like
Did
at
you
the
say
end of the day.
next week's the match or tomorrow's the match?
Did
we see anything?
I don't remember.
I may have just
either.
misremembered that.
it.
I thought I saw something about
A time.
Yeah, but maybe that was just them talking about the general practices.
Yeah, but I think it'll be a little bit of a mess before they start to meld together again.
I'm thinking that since it's a practice match, it probably cut out of the reaction. They're probably going to lose against these guys just to give those guys some more fierceness for the real spring tournament. I really like those guys. I think they barely lost when they played against them, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it was really close. But the big strength of that team is their blockers. So now that Shoya's been seeing all these tricks and these feints, they're probably going to employ those things and stuff. Just before they were just stripped, just attack. So it's made a real good wall.
Yeah, and the new guy, the guy who was like asking everybody for the email, he's the new guy to Dateko.
Oh.
Yeah, after their what do you call it? Dateko's third years retired from, because they usually went before spring tournament. If you lose, the third years retire so that they can focus on their school and get into a good school.
Yeah, and if you win, you don't.
Their academics. If you win, you just go on to the tournament, because the tournament, it takes more precedence than just continuing with their sport.
I wonder how the system is though, because like in the United States, if you're good enough in college basketball, college football, a lot of different sports, you can get a scholarship.
I would assume it's the same.
Yeah, I'm wondering, because even if you lose a spring tournament, is the reason you have to focus on studying because you no longer really have a good chance of getting a type of that scholarship? Like, if somebody knows, that'd be great. Or is
that's what I was thinking.
Or is it like because you win and now it takes precedence because the college's got their eyes on you, and maybe they'll give you a scholarship of some kind. Maybe that's it.
Perhaps.
But I know, like in the United States, you'll be in the know that you got a scholarship on the way in high school, like second year, like 11th grade. So you've got a long time before actually going to college, but you'll know you can focus on this so long as you just keep your grades okay.
And don't get injured.
Yeah. But in that, it seems like, no, you got to left 4 months before you know which way your life is heading.
Wow.
Which is horrible.
Yeah.
What was the same? Right, that's why the new, I don't remember his name, Pew guy.
Yeah. But that's why he's moving.
That's why he joined the team. He's the newest one on the team, and he's already got invited to the training camp, so he's really good.
By the way, just speculating. So if anybody actually knows how exactly it would work, I'd love someone in the comments to explain that.
Yes, please.
Or if that's just a TV thing, or maybe it's got some roots in actual Japanese education system. Speaking of things that we saw this episode, spring tournament's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't the spring tournament what they won last time?
That's what I thought. And then it was...
I thought
or maybe,
next they were going to the nationals.
This might be a continuation of the spring tournament. Like, they won their prefecture.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're gonna go to...
Oh, so like the secondary part of
Nationals.
this is still called the spring tournament, but it's the nationals now.
Mm-hmm.
Like the final national. Okay.
Yeah.
That would make sense. Because I could have sworn everyone was talking like we're going to see this nationals. You know?
Yeah.
What do you think about the coaches' talk there about like the hunger for height thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That sounded kind of like the... excuse me. That sounded kind of like Napoleon complex kind of stuff, where it's like...
To make up for the height, they have something
you
else.
got a burning passion to push and prove yourself because of a lack in some other area.
Mm-hmm.
Is that kind of what he was talking about? It kind of sounded like something like that I was talking about.
I thought he was talking more about, like, everybody wants to spike higher and set higher and all that stuff. And also they want to keep going, getting better and better and leveling up and going higher and higher.
Like literally higher or
Both.
figuratively? Because just from the wording, I thought the wording was something like, you've in place of that
that's what I
hunger
thought.
for height, you've got this burning drive that pushes you for something. So I thought that's what he was saying is basically...
That's what I got as well.
I wouldn't think that, because he only gets tall players.
Well, no, he wasn't saying he wanted Hinata. He was just saying that's why Hinata was that.
Yeah, because the other guys were saying he was so driven, he inspired everybody else, and then
he was commenting on well, the reason that is. I thought that's what he was saying.
Okay.
I think so too.
Maybe. You ever think? That was pretty much all I got.
Kageyama rising to the other's level.
Yes, I wrote that down.
I forgot to write that down.
Yeah, so I was just saying that he was like feeling it, like working with these people who are better than him. Because before, on the other team, you could say Kageyama is pretty much the ace.
Yeah.
He's the best. So he was like a big fish in a small pond, but now he's like a small fish or maybe a medium-sized fish in this very big pond. So he has to kind of he's feeling himself just rising with all these great players surrounding him.
If I was him, I'd be very happy, because from what he was saying and how well he was playing and how the other coaches were like, yeah, you can put him from anywhere. He is as good as he thought he was.
Yes.
Which may bring back his bad side. Because he's playing with the best in the All Japan team, and he's not struggling. Not only he's not struggling, he's having fun.
Yeah.
Which means he's finally playing with people at the level that he should be at.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking about the dynamic when he returned. Like, would he actually follow Mia's advice and attempt to take over Spike from Hinata? Like, maybe fight him for let me Spike sometimes or something.
I don't think
I could see that happening, but
I don't think that would be so bad, especially since Hinata is getting better
at other things.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna follow up on. I think Kageyama, especially after we saw he was like, "Oh, you're the ball boy," like he was thinking that, "Oh, I went to this elite training thing, you went to that." I don't think Hinata's gonna be quite up to par at first, but I think he's gonna show Kageyama that no, I have gotten better as well.
Yeah, especially
and I can keep up with you. You're not as great as you're great, but I'm there too.
Yeah, especially since he's reading people now. Like he can predict what's gonna happen. What their move means. Yeah, I'm excited to see that in action.
Did they used to do one-on-ones, Kageyama and Hinata?
I don't think so.
They should.
Yeah, that relates to what you guys were saying.
You do that in volleyball.
Get somebody else and do 2v2s and call them.
I think 2v2 is the best you can go. It's the lowest you can go. But yeah, I was just saying, related to what you guys were saying, what I wrote down was, I am so excited to see Shoyo start to put everything into practice. Yeah. Like, I feel like he might outshine everybody else that was practicing there the whole time before. Yeah. Because for everything that he's picked up mentally, and he, as you know, what's his name was saying, the coach guy was saying, he's got the hunger and the motivation. I feel like he's gonna there's gonna be so many surprises that maybe it's gonna be all. No, I think it'll be at the practice thingies first, but just a little bit. But I think most of it might come out at the spring tournament.
Well, I mean, that's the old saying. Well, not old saying, but this is the way it is good players have talent, but great players have talent and motivation. And Hinata shows that he has plenty of both. So it's just and he's a first year. So it's just a matter of time. I think once he hits second year, he's going to be one of the most feared players. So we're just seeing that climb to greatness for him, I think.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I think
what's his name? Hinata and Kageyama at the end, giving them like a recap of what they were doing at the
Telling each other.
at the place was kind of nice.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, but it was just interesting to see them just tell each other, hey.
Yeah,
this
and like
happened.
they see each other like right in the beginning, and immediately they go and race. Like
back to normal.
It's like absolutely nothing changed.
Yeah, it's good for them to stay as rivals because they do push each other a bit further than they would be if they were just friends, I think. I wonder how seriously Kageyama's taking in that information that Hinata's telling him about the people back at the other tournaments. Maybe he's saying... Maybe because right there he wasn't seemingly taking it too seriously, but I wouldn't be surprised if later we say, no, Hinata said he was this, they said he was good at this.
Yeah.
But that's some really good information.
Yeah.
You know, like some sports teams, it wasn't uncommon for them to try to get somebody to record practices or see how they're doing certain things. Because if you know how good someone is at something, it actually will greatly impact a game if you know exactly what they're going to be doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's all I've got though.
Same.
Alright. Well, guys, thank you very much for being here. And if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. We're coming up at 800 subscribers already. So I think we're gained like 100 subscribers in a week, I think. Maybe 150. So that's insane. And thank you guys so much for being here for all this. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, before I forget, ReZero. So yeah, we wanted to do a test run with ReZero, as we mentioned in the previous video. And we didn't really know what amount of views or what amount of likes or what amount of comments would be good to affirm his place at a Monday show, but I think it's fairly strong.
Yeah, and it picked up fast too. I was surprised.
Yeah, first day 300 views, which was really good. The only other show that really did that at first was I think this show Haikyu. So I think it's fairly safe to say it might be a stick around because I think you guys are into it as well.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more.
Yeah. So with that, I think we will be seeing ReZero on Mondays. It will be one episode though. The reason the first one was 2 episodes was because I believe those 2 episodes need to be watched together.
They were actually one episode, but split in two for some reason.
In 2 parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you needed 2 parts because I recall the first part was dragging a little bit. It was you were wondering where this was going, and then part 2 told you everything.
Yeah.
So with that, I guess thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you guys for ReZero on Monday. And if you want to see the schedule, check the banner on the homepage. It'll be updated soon. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.